Hey patrons, it's Kenneth again. Thanks for supporting me here on Patreon and for your guys' interest in general. That means the world to me. So for you guys, I want to make some videos that are more private and more, showing more what I'm doing in my everyday life and how I record and produce my music and many other stuff that we don't know yet. This video is about recording the vocals for my song Loop that I already made 2 videos for on YouTube. I recorded the bass, I recorded the drums and the guitars already, and I also mixed all the tracks on a Tascam 4-track player to make it sound more natural, more nostalgic and a little more dirty. I hope you don't mind that I'm a little off today, I'd say. I'm not in the best mood, but that's just how it is because sometimes we want to communicate our emotions with music, and that's the perfect day to record some vocals, I guess. The funny thing is that the topic of my lyrics of the song Loop are exactly about all the things that currently pull me down a bit. But as I already told you guys, the other 2 videos, it's about a person that lives in a problematic cycle that continues on and on. And every time this person thinks this problem is solved, just by, let's say, avoiding it or suppressing it, at some point this problem comes back. And that's what all these lyrics are about. And I created some lyrics to that. In this video, I just want to take you with me when I'm recording these vocals, because by explaining everything, I would be pulled out too much out of the process. So I really want to record the vocals that I use in the end, and I want to take you guys with me. I will start to clean up my mess here in my little home studio, and we'll start building up my vocal recording situation, and I hope this is interesting for you. I hope you have fun. I just can't say it on and on. I thank you so much for your support and for your interest. So let's go, let's do it. So, I think everything is set up now. I cleaned up my space here just a tiny bit that I can focus and nothing interrupts me visually too much. I opened my DAW Ableton Live 10, where I already recorded the whole track. I will just check how this track is sounding, just to get a reference and to get a feel for it, to know where I want to go with the feeling of the song. So here is my verse, here's my theme, here is the chorus, here's the next verse, and here is a double chorus and it's fading out to the end. I already did the whole mix, and one of my habits is that I already have a pre-master chain here. The song is not finished yet, but I already mastered it just to get the feeling how it will sound in the end. Now only the vocals are missing, and So I have a better imagination what I will get out of the whole track in the end. So it's good to have also a master-like reference here. I already opened a new track. I called it Box, and I will probably one of the most important things for me is to have a glass of water. It's better for me to have lunch before I record and to have a glass of water because my my vocal strings are kind of a little frog-like. So yeah, here is my vocal track. There's nothing inside yet. I'm pretty sure I will have 4 or 5 tracks in the end, but I will start with just one. First of all, I will use my headphones because I only want to hear what's on my headphones and nothing should go inside the microphone. To check the first settings, I will do some test vocal recordings and see if everything fits well. I hope you can hear me, but you can't. That's probably because in the background you hear everything that's going on here in my room. What's most important for me now is that I check my settings here. I have a DBX Project 1 microphone processor. It's called 286. And yeah, I will set up everything here now because I want to use the gate of this microphone processor. As you can see, I don't have the perfect situation here in my room. It's a big room. I don't have a vocal cabinet or something like that. I need a de-esser, so I will engage it. Let's hear how this sounds. Oh man, my voice. It's a perfect situation for singing. I ate sushi. That's maybe the reason I should have done that. I have to go away from the microphone like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is maybe the like 2 fists. I shouldn't go closer to the microphone than this. I want to have a de-esser. This should work. It works every time when I say an S or an T louds. It works. Okay, and then there's the gate. Check this out. How good the gate works. So this is what we hear in my room. So this is what's going on next to this room. Neighbors and stuff. Without. Check. With. Check. 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 So I have to sing now. Sorry for that. On my own. And all alone. Works for me. So this is my basic setup, and now I will do some test recordings. For this, yeah, I need my lyrics. I have my lyrics in my Google Notes here. This is where I fix all my ideas and all my lyrics. Here's also a note that is called loop, as far as I remember. Yep, here it is. Here are my vocals. I wrote the lyrics on my way home from work. I was working in logistics, and yeah, I don't work there anymore, but I worked there for 4 years. As you know, I'm not in the best mood today, which is the best mood for singing. I will keep the microphone just like this and will start singing while sitting. It's not a problem, I guess. Let's check what we hear here already. Check, 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 check. Not a good situation. The funny thing is, every time when I record music, I'm mostly sick. I haven't done any warm-up. I'm sitting. I do nothing that you should do when you want to record something professionally. But I don't know. I just like it like this. I did this When I demoed music when I was younger, I never had perfect situations to record music, but I always wanted to. And I think this is where the feeling comes from. And I also saw a video where Billie Eilish, for example, she recorded the whole album. I mean, the successful album. I don't know the name of it. The one she got famous with, I guess. This album she recorded sitting on her bed while her brother recorded her, and she had the microphone in her hands. I mean, I could even do this, but most producers would say, "Ah, don't do this, then you would catch up too much noise and blah." But I don't care. I just sit and I record my stuff. Let's do it again. Probably not my best take, but we have an example now that we can already put effects on, I guess, and to create our basic singing sound. When I'm recording vocals, I always make sure that I get a new attitude. I try to imagine how it feels to be the person that I'm singing about, or the person from which view I'm singing from. In this case, I'm singing from a desperate person who is always making the same mistakes without minding that maybe I'm the problem in the whole story. Everyone else is the problem. So I feel a little bit like a devil, like something evil is inside of me, and I want to sing just like that. Um, when I'm talking, I'm sounding quite different than when I'm singing. I'm singing much more from my throat, so it's almost like whispering, just a little louder. It's like if you would whisper, it would be like when I do it, and when I'm talking, it's like when I do it again. I wouldn't sing like this. I mix it. It's like, when I do it again. You know? It's almost a little more breathy because you're acting. Singing vocals means also you have to feel what you sing and you have to act like that. So let's try it again. Just be a friend when I do it again. On my own and all alone, drinking in my kitchen, 'cause I pushed you away, though I want you to stay in my life. This is my theme. So now it's the moment where I don't feel comfortable sitting, so I have to change my situation here. I recommend always to sing away from any walls, so maybe towards an empty space. It sounds better in the end because there's no reflection then. When I do it again on my... It's not perfect at all, but you already hear the feeling. So I will now try to make some takes, and I won't talk too much because I have to concentrate here, but you can follow me. Just be a friend when I do it again on my own and all alone, drinking in my kitchen, 'cause I pushed you away, though I want you to stay in my life. This is my theme, myself
torturing routine, yeah. Just be a friend when I do it again on my own and all alone, drinking in my kitchen 'cause I pushed you away. Although it was a little hard to sing because I have some problems with my with the bone, I don't know. I guess I hurt myself there some time ago. I feel super uncomfortable. I feel super stiff. It's definitely a very shitty situation for singing. And on the other hand, again, you can act with all the pain. And the song is about being in pain. And yeah, I think I will use this. Just be a friend when I do it again on my own and all alone, drinking in my kitchen 'cause I pushed you away, though I want you to stay in my life. This is my theme, my self-torturing routine, yeah. I think I like it. The song is supposed to be a little unperfect and a little hurt. So I think I will go directly to the next verse. I feel good with this take. So the second verse, I will do the verses separately from the chorus because the chorus is kind of strange, you will see. Not strange, but it's yeah, different in the volume, and I have to do different tracks for this. So now the next part is misunderstood. I will leave you for good. No one spoke, no spell I wanna hear, fill my head with fiction, or I'll be on my way to that place far away you won't find, you'll never know what made me leaving you behind. Let's see. Misunderstood, I will leave you for good. No one spoke, no spell I wanna hear, fill my head with fiction, or I'll be on my way to that place far away you won't find, you'll never know what made me leaving you behind. Definitely not my best take. Second one. Misunderstood, I will leave you for good. No one spoke, no spell I wanna hear, fill my head with fiction, or I'll be on my way to that place far away you won't find, you'll never know what made me. When I wrote these lyrics, I wasn't quite sure how I sing them. So here's the part. You won't find, you'll never know what made me leaving you behind. I don't have the air for that. There's some distortion on my headphones. I hope it won't be too noticeable on the recording. You won't, you'll never know what made me leaving you behind. Dear. Yeah. You won't find, you'll never know what made me leaving you behind. I don't like the melody of the end, so I think I have to figure out a different style. Made me leaving you behind. You never know what made leaving you behind. Make me leaving you behind. You'll never know what made me leaving you behind. Yeah, I will check some more possibilities and I will come back later then. To that place far away you won't find, yeah, this is hell. Let me
me shrink into my shell. Dear. Yeah, I found out after I take a little Bacardi shot and acting more like I'm a little crazy and drunk. I also changed the lyrics in the end a little bit. I created, yeah, this is hell, let me shrink into my shell. I wrote a melody like, yeah, this is hell, let me shrink into my shell. And it's hard to find the right emotion for it, and I think I will sing something like, yeah, this is hell. You know what I mean? It's not like, yeah, this is hell. It's like, yeah, this is hell, let me shrink into my shell. The end is more like I'm thinking about what I'm saying, and I'm almost a little whiny, and also I go back into my shell, you know. First I'm like this, I'm insulting people, and then I'm blaming and insulting, and then I let me shrink into my shell. Then I try to close myself to the outside world. And this is what I try to create here in the lyrics. So let's see how this works. You won't find, yeah, this is hell. Let me shrink into my shell. Dear. Something like that. I guess that worked quite good. Be on my way to that place far away. You won't find, yeah, this is hell. Let me shrink into my shell. Dear. Yeah, I think I got the lyrics. I will just check the beginning of every verse if I'm happy with that, and from there I'm going to the chorus, I guess. I will leave you for good. No one spoke, no spell I wanna hear. Fill my head with fiction, or I'll be on my way to that place far away. So there's a part where I'm singing, no spell I want to hear. I don't want to hear the truth or something like that. I want the lie, fill my head with fiction. No spell I wanna hear, no spell I wanna hear, no spell. No spell. I don't know how I should sing this. There was one mistake I made, and they're saying, no spell I wanna hear. I think I will try this because it sounds a little more robotic, and yeah, it sounds almost like it's something mechanically in my head that I just continue to tell people, just like a robot. I try this, and as my project is called Uncanny Valleys, it should sometimes sound a little more robotic, artificial, a little scary. No spell I wanna hear. I think I will create a background choir with a robotic voice, and yeah, add this to the natural lyrics. No one spoke, no spell I wanna hear. No spell I wanna hear, fill my head. No one spoke. No spell I wanna hear, fill my head. If you for good, no one spoke. No spell I wanna hear, no one spoke. No spell I wanna hear. So I chose two notes. The one was no spell I wanna hear. The other one was no spell I wanna hear. Sorry for that. Now I want to hear how it sounds. No one spoke. No spell I wanna hear. I pan it left and right, and of course I will reduce the volume here to -10, something like that. Good, no one spoke, no spell I wanna hear. Fill my head with fiction, or I'll be unspoken.
no spell I wanna hear. Fill my head with fiction or I'll...
Maybe I try it again in the end. Yeah, this is hell, or maybe you won't find. I can delete it in the end if it sounds worse.
You won't find, yeah, this is... You won't find, yeah, this is hell. You won't find, yeah, this...
Sounds weird, I know, but in the mix it could be cool.
You won't find, yeah, this is hell away. You won't find, yeah, this is hell away. You won't find, yeah, this is way to that place far away. You won't find, yeah, this is... You won't find, yeah, this is... You won't find, yeah, this is hell.
Yeah, it's just like some ghosty words are dancing around my head, something like my evil thoughts or something like that, yeah. I'm whispering.
Just be a friend when I do it again on my own and all alone, drinking in my kitchen 'cause I pushed you away. Though I want you to stay in my life. This is my theme, myself, torturing routine. Yeah. Or I'll be on my way to that place far away.
Not sure if I need backing vocals here. I think after I mix the vocals I will add them, maybe or not. If something is missing then I will add them, I guess.
Torturing routine.
So I just sang the calm parts of the chorus, now I'm singing the loud parts.
Tell me why you keep doing this to me. You're with me in this cycle. Misunderstood. Routine, tell me why you keep doing this to me. A loop and you're with me in this cycle. A loop. Tell me why you keep doing this to me. A loop. Tell me why you keep doing this to me.
Yeah, I think I recorded all the vocals now. I have no idea if it sounds good because sometimes I'm mixing when I recording vocals, but now I just wanted to record all the takes and I'm mixing afterwards, so maybe some things won't fit so good, but I will see after I mixed everything and maybe I will add stuff in the end. So yeah, let's mix a bit. Before I mix anything, I want to make sure that everything sounds exactly like I imagine it. So for example, here I grouped every take that I made for the verse. So there were 4 takes, and this blue take here, this will be my final take. So for example, I check out how it sounds here.
Just be a friend when I do it again on my own and all alone.
So I'm not sure if this is the best take, so I check out the take below.
On my own,
Sounds a little weak. Next one.
on my own, on my own,
Still a little weak, but maybe it's not too bad.
on my own, on my own,
Let's listen to the first again.
on my own, and on my own.
Actually, I like this part here, but the first on is not so cool.
On my, on
It's a little out of tune, I guess.
my own, on my own.
I think I like the on sound here, so I will create a blue one out of it, and let's hear it now.
On my own,
Let's listen to the end of another one.
and the own, my own, and all on my own.
I think I like this one a little more.
My own, and all of my own.
Maybe I like the last one the most.
My own, my own,
It's cool, it's cool. It's all about feeling.
my own.
I think the last one has a lot of feeling. It sounds a little bit weak. It's not weakly sang, it's just expressing weakness.
My own,
Yeah, I think this one is the best. So let's check it out here. And let's hear the whole thing now.
again on my own.
Okay, here you can hear there is the cut.
On my own,
So let's make a little crossfade.
on my own, my own, my own,
Yeah, here I don't hear the crossfade anymore.
on my own.
I like this one now very much, and this is what I do for the whole song now. So I listen to every single track and check which part I like the most, so I get the perfect take. That's how it is in production. This is the exact thing that they do in pop music as well. So I guess a week has passed meanwhile since I recorded the vocals. Now they are all edited. I sorted them here with different colors. Just to explain what is happening here, this is my verse, and here are some whispering layers that I recorded for the verse. Everything here, beginning with the purple tracks, is the chorus. This is the verse. Yeah, here are backing vocals for the chorus. And here are the loud parts of the chorus, because they are mixed a little differently. Here's some delay and also an effect that creates a feeling that these vocals are more far away from the listener. And yeah, and here are some vocal ad-libs, I'd say, but I always call them E-Vox for electronic vocals, because in my Uncanny Valleys project, mostly these parts have a artificial feeling. Let's hear this.
On my own,
It should have the feeling of being sang by a robot or something like that. I show you how the vocals are sounding just on their own.
just be a friend when I do it again. On my own and all alone. Drinking in my kitchen 'cause I pushed you away. Though I want you to stay in my life. This is my theme, my self-torturing routine. Yeah. A loop. Tell me why I keep doing this to me. A loop, and you're with me in this cycle.
So basically this is how I mixed the different vocal parts. I have to look up here, because I'm recording my screen, it can be that some processing workspace here is invested into the recording of my screen, which leads to some audio issues sometimes. Because I have lots of effects in my DAW, and this also needs lots of working processor space. So I hope you don't mind. If you hear something clicking like or something like this, it may be that this is my DAW that wants to tell me that there's too much going on. Sorry for that. I try to avoid this. Yeah, let me show you how these vocals are sounding with the backings of the instrumentals.
Just be a friend when I do it again on my own and all alone, drinking in my kitchen 'cause I pushed you down. Tell me why I keep doing this to me. You're with me in this cycle.
On my vocals I always put some very harsh compression in the first part of the effect chain, then some EQ to get rid of the boomy feeling of the low frequencies. So you can see it's like a stair, it's like stairs going up to the higher frequencies, so just to have a clear vocal sound.
Just be a friend when I do it again on my own and all alone.
You see, with them it's much clearer. I have a chorus after that.
When I do it again on my own and all alone, drinking in my kitchen 'cause
I always mix it just a little bit below the main vocal sound to have a little more widening into the basic vocal track, but it shouldn't be too obvious because otherwise it's too artificial and can sound a little bit off compared to the rest of the song. Usually I put my de-esser right after the compressor, but in this case I have put it in the end of the chain, because sometimes I feel like after EQing and after putting chorus on my vocal track that there's some harshness created by these effects. I don't know, it's just a feeling. So I thought to get rid of all the hissing sounds and all the S louds and stuff like that, harsh noise in the vocals, here is what I get rid of. So these are the sounds that will be deleted in the end, and this is switching the effect now to see what's left.
'cause I pushed you away, though I want you to stay.
This is
in
without.
My life, this is my theme, myself touched.
You can see it's much more dumped now. All the louds are much dumper. Okay, below this vocal track
Drinking in my kitchen 'cause
is the same vocal track that I recorded for the first line here. But here, sometimes I'm using auto pitch to get an artificial feeling below my natural voice, because I like the way that can sound. I did this in my song She Saves Me Again to get a more futuristic feeling underneath the natural sound, but here's also some compression, and I added some distortion to get a little more dirt and widening also in it. I EQing it a little bit differently to the main vocals here, because here I need more mids and here I need more highs, just to press it to the sides with some chorus. You can see here 30% in the main track, 70% here in the track below. It's just a widening effect
on my own.
with some reverb on top, And also here's a vibration effect after the de-esser that is also here, like in the first track. And this vibrato effect is just a widening effect. I can show you.
Friend, when I do it again on my own and all alone, drinking in.
It's hard to hear, but it's there definitely, and it makes it a little more spacious. Together the vocals are sounding like this,
Again on my own and
without
all
the double box.
alone, drinking in my kitchen 'cause I push.
There's much more air and breathiness in it. So, and then there's the whispering part. I panned it to the left and to the right. You can see here, hardly to the left, hardly to the right. Also for this effect, I used compression, some EQ. I got rid of some frequencies that I found disturbing. And also here's the de-esser again. It's pretty simple. After that, the chorus is coming. Compression, EQing with more high mids in the focus, and also here chorus 45%, de-essing, and some reverb. The compression is very important for me. I like to have the compression very hardly compressed, so that the vocals punch in your face. This is more like a MIDI chorus vocal sound. The same thing like with the vocals of the verse. It's also the same effect chain. Also here I thought about adding auto-tune, but I don't hear so much effect of the auto pitch effect, so I got rid of it. And yeah, together we have this beautiful thick voice. Really like it. And here are the backing vocals, also as a stereo recording for the left and for the right. Always separately recorded, so both of these tracks are not the same. They are recorded separately just to have more going on, I guess. And the more different these same passages that you recorded are from each other, the more stereo effect you will get out of it. Because if they would be exactly the same, then you don't get this stereo widening effect. So as you can see here, the wave is looking different. Left and right. And together. Now with the main vocal. So, and here are the loud parts.
Tell me why I keep doing this to me.
Here we have compression, again some EQ, the chorus effect, the de-essing sound. First I had some reverb on it, but I found it a little bit too spacey.
Tell me why I keep doing this to me.
I don't like this. Here is just some Kuasa delay. It's a delay effect, not I'd say like 20% wet. Yeah, an analog delay with some modulation, stereo modulation, and also as a ping pong mode.
Tell me why I keep doing this to me.
So that the delay effect goes to the left and right. Then there is the double. No, this is Yeah, it's a backing track. I put lots of distortion on it. Here, I like this pedal. And for my backing vocals, I need the MIDI frequency range. The mid-range of backing vocals sounds always best compared to a very flat and clear main vocal sound. So it sounds differently and gives you the most harmonics, I guess.
Tell me why I keep doing this to me. Tell me why I keep doing this to me.
You know what I mean? It's just there, but it's not too obvious. And also you get rid of some harsh S louds here, because you don't need it. You just need the harmonies. You don't need the whispering or the s, sh, you just need harmonies.
Tell me why I keep.
With the distortion I get more aggression and more energy in it. And here is just some reverb. Yeah, the delay is just on the first track. This is without the reverb. Yeah, and the last part is the electronic vocals, which are just ad-libs. Here is just some chorus from Kuasa, a pedal. I thought it sounded a little bit differently to the Ableton Live chorus, and this is some tremolo, but I don't need it, I guess. First I wanted to use it, but I don't need it anymore.
I wanna hear no spell. I wanna hear.
And now let's listen to everything.
But no one spoke, no spell. I wanna hear.
It's very subtle. Let's listen to it again without the instruments first.
No one spoke, no spell. I wanna hear. Fill my head with fiction, or I'll be on my way.
And now with all the instruments.
Misunderstood, I will leave you for good. No one spoke, no spell. I wanna hear. Fill my head with fiction, or I'll be on my way to that place far away. You won't find, yeah, this is hell. Let me shrink into my shell.
Yeah, I definitely have to work on this part, but that's another thing. Fine-tuning comes last. Here I have sand and return effects. These are just separate tracks only used for effects like here. Here's a reverb. Yeah, here's a room, a separate delay and a separate stereo track where I sand in using these little sand switches here, all the different tracks that I want to have some extra room effect or some extra delay effect on.
I don't know. It doesn't matter what I do, something turns off all the time. So in this case, it was my camera, so I need to use my mobile phone here to record the end. Yeah, that was basically it. This is how I record my vocals. Sorry that it took so long. I had lots of mixing to do, and also I had to care for some other videos, and it's always a challenge to serve everything in time. But I try, and it's getting better with the time, and I'm super thankful that you guys are supporting me on my way here. I'm doing this to live from music. I guess some of you guys have noticed this. I want to live from music. It's really hard. This makes me much more thankful, and I'm really happy that I can teach or give you something that you guys can use for your productions, or just because you're curious how all this works. Thanks for watching, and yeah, more stuff is coming soon. This week I will talk about effect pedals that I don't use, and I will tell you guys why. So stay in touch, stay healthy, and see you later, guys.